Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Wednesday with me. It's actually Thursday. Anyway, so I have some time in the mornings on Thursdays. I thought I'd film today and do a little get ready with me. I'm going to share my skincare routine with you guys, and I'm going to tell you guys some interesting facts while I'm busy doing that. So the first step of my routine is usually to decide whether I'm going to wear contacts or if I'm going to wear glasses today. I do have my hair back. As you can see, it's wash day, so I decided to go with a slick ponytail, and I think we're gonna go for contacts today. The monthly contact lenses. It looks really weird doing it on camera, so I'm just gonna do it and I'll be back. So I'm done with my contacts. I have them in. I have already brushed my teeth and cleansed my face. First things first, I don't use a cleanser in the mornings. I use warm water on my face and I just rinse my face. I have really dry skin, so using a cleanser in the morning can just exfoliate and take out whatever natural oils that have built overnight, and it just erodes my skin. So I avoid using a cleanser in the morning. I use one in the evening. Is the Cera Ve dry to very dry skin non-foam cleanser. Foaming cleansers tend to dry out my skin a lot more, so I use the non-foam cleanser. Anyway, getting into my skincare routine. After I've cleansed, I use a toner. It was in one of my other vlogs where I bought this Portia M Pomegranate toner, and since I've used it, it's been amazing. I love it so much and I'm never going back. I keep it in a little dropper bottle, specifically because I don't like using cotton pads every time I'm gonna put toner on. It's a waste of cotton pads, and I like to just use my hands anyway. So I take it in this little dropper and I just put a few drops in my hand, and what I do is I just pat it on my face. The next step in my skincare routine is my serums. I only use 2. As I said before, I do have dry skin, so I need a little bit of hydration. So I use the Eveline Cosmetics Hyaluronic Acid. The second serum I use is this Niacinamide Zinc solutions. I have eczema, so sometimes my skin dries out so much and serums end up burning my skin. With these 2, my skin doesn't burn at all, and I love them. The first thing I do is I take a little bit of the Hyaluronic. And I just put 2 drops. Next I take the Niacinamide. So now we're going to get on to moisturizing. For moisturizer, I like to use the Cera Ve dry to very dry skin moisturizer. So I just get a pump of that. So the first interesting fact about me is that I did martial arts, specifically karate, for 14 years before I decided to give it a break 2 years ago. I started when I was 6. And honestly, it was probably one of the best experiences, best extramurals that I had, especially during school. It was very productive and it did take quite a bit of energy, but it was great to put my energy somewhere really productive. A little reminder to let every step of your skincare dry before you put on the next one. You don't want them to pile up and dry all together. It gets clumpy and doesn't sit on your face great. So while this sits on my face, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my night skincare routine. I have started using the Nivea cream with a vitamin E oil. I don't recommend using the tablets because they're designed for your digestive system, so just rather get a bottle. So the next step in my morning skincare routine, it's quite new. I started using gua sha. I have had issues with lymphatic drainage, so using the gua sha really helps, and it also snatches your face. So what I like to go in with is this vitamin E Clicks brand. Clicks is really stepping up, guys. It is not too thick and my skin can use the extra hydration, so I use a few drops of this. So once your skin is all lubricated, I guess, I go in with my gua sha. It's a real aventurine stone and it's good for balance, and you know, energy and attracts positive energy. Not that I picked it for that, but it's just pretty. My gua sha routine is very simple. I just do my jawline and I go down to my lymph nodes. I repeat this about 20 times on each side. I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you the next interesting fact about me, and that is that I collect hobbies. I don't know if y'all have seen the trend on TikTok, but I saw it and I immediately related. I've had so many creative hobbies throughout my life, and I was lucky enough to have the resources to get all of them. I am a photographer. I paint, I make jewelry, I embroider, I make customized clothing. I do almost everything because I did take design in school, so I'm like a little creative mess. The other side. I do a little bit more of a detailed routine in the evenings because I have a little bit more time. This routine of mine just takes me 2 to 3 minutes to do. So the next step in my gua sha routine is up here. So I do my cheekbones. So holding your nose to the side, pulling your gua sha up. Don't put too much pressure. You don't want your skin to go completely red, or take off the oil that you've already put on your skin. And then the last thing I do on my cheeks is I take my gua sha flat like this and I to the top. And then I just repeat it on the other side. And then the last step in my routine is just do a little bit of my neck. So my third interesting fact is that I have over 10 piercings altogether on my body, most of which are in my ears and one on my face. I'm going to be doing a piercing tour, so yeah. So the interesting fact about me is that I've actually done all of them on my own. If you guys didn't know that, I'm a little crazy, so yes. I have a really high pain tolerance. Always make sure to rinse it. So while I let the oil sit on my face for a little bit, I'm going to tell you another interesting fact, and that is that I'm left-handed. I don't know if y'all can tell in my videos, but I am left-handed. So I like to think that kind of makes me a little bit more creative, but yeah. So the lecture I'm going to today is my media studies lecture. My 2 majors are psychology and media studies. Probably going to study my postgrad psychology. I'm not really interested in studying a postgrad media studies, but I do enjoy it because it helps me with content creation, and there's a lot of focus on culture and hearing unheard voices, because we can always use more women of color and content creators of color to express their voices. Anyways, my last step of my face skincare routine is sunscreen. This is probably one of the most important steps of your skincare routine. Always have a sunscreen. Don't settle for anything less than SPF 30. Mine is an SPF 50 sunscreen, and it is the BioNike sunscreen. Never forget your neck. I sometimes even go as far as putting it on my ears. And that is it for my face skincare routine. My skincare is adjusted for dry to very dry skin. So if you have dry to very dry skin, I recommend these products, and I recommend using this in whatever order it is. My dermatologist would approve. Okay, so now we're gonna get into my makeup routine, I guess. The lighting is pretty good here, so we're gonna stay here to do it. So y'all, I'm not a professional. I don't do a lot of makeup. My skin reacts to wearing makeup. It makes me itch, it makes my eczema flare. I don't wear foundation, concealer and things like that because it just reacts with my skin, so I try not to. The most I really do is a look with my eyes, because I feel like that accentuates whatever look I'm going for. The first thing I do is I take my handy dandy eyelash curler and I curl my lashes. Let's do a little close up. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see the difference. Okay, this is a close up. These are my natural lashes. I've been using lash serum for the last 2 years, and using lash serum has really changed the health of my lashes and the length of them. So these are my natural lashes with no product on them, just them curled. And recently I've started using mascara every day, so I have So I have this mascara. It's new. I used to use the Catrice, one of the Catrice brand mascaras. I like these types of spools and wands. So I like to go for this. And what I like to do is just blink. Okay, so this is my left eye with mascara, and then this is my right eye without mascara. There's a very small difference, but I do think that the mascara does accentuate my eye color and accentuate my eyes in some way. So these are my lashes with one coat of mascara. I did go in with a bit of a second one on the edge here, but this is pretty much one coat of mascara. While it is drying, I use all my makeup products are Essence or Catrice. I love both brands and I don't use anything else. So I like to go in with this clear brow setter slash clear mascara. It doesn't really work on your lashes, so I just use it for my brows. I do have really thick, rowdy brows. So I just use this to kind of set them. Sometimes I do have like a rogue hair that decides it wants to pop out, so I just use this. So once my mascara is dry, I go in with a second lash curler. This one is older than this one, and I don't mind getting mascara on it. Because on the days that I decide not to wear mascara, I don't want to have like little black flakes on my lashes. I'm a little particular, if you haven't noticed. Look at this difference. So this is how I get my lashes to stay the whole day. And since I'm wearing contact lenses today, I like to accentuate my eye look a little bit more. So I go in with this Essence pen eyeliner. It's faded, that's how long I've had it for. So I make a little line and then I start dragging it out with my nail. And you kind of end up with this look. You know what? I'm gonna take the win and I'm gonna walk away. Anyway, so it's a very small change, but it does elevate my lash line. The last step in my makeup routine, I guess, is using a little bit of blush. This is from the Love Luck and Dragons Essence limited edition thing that they did. I usually use the color changing lip and cheek oil, but I had this one to finish, so I'm going to show you guys how I do it. I do little dots this way, and then I do a little heart on my nose. And then I just blend it out with my fingers, because sometimes a brush just wipes all the skincare I've just done, so I just go with my finger. Okay, so this is my skincare and my little makeup routine. I'm going to show you all a last little hack that I use for my hair. So I take a dry spoolie. I think it does have a little bit of hair oil in it. And then this is to tuck away your flyaways. This is not a new hack, I'm just showing you guys in case you didn't know. So I have little flyaways on the top of my head. You can't really see them, but they irritate me. And I also have bangs, so on the days that I have wash days, they're not shy to just peek out randomly. Anyway, this is my full skincare routine and my little makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what I'm wearing yet, so I'm gonna go decide on that now. But thank you for watching and joining me to do my skincare routine. I hope you guys learned something, or at least learned a few things about me. And I will see you guys next week Wednesday.